Hi, today I'm going to talk about how we can create product specification PDF files completely within Notion database. As you can see, I have created a product specification database which has three different databases connected to each other. We have the product database, we have the item specification database, and we have the features database. So all the three databases are connected with each other. And today I'm going to generate a PDF file one by one for every row of the database directly within the Notion database itself. So as I will start enabling the automation, we'll be able to see a PDF file populate within the database. How will it work? For this, we'll be using an automation tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output will help you produce PDF files directly within the Notion database. So make sure you sign in inside PDF Output and you will find this option of new automation. Click on this. It will ask you to connect with your Notion account. So click on Connect Notion, and then we need to simply copy the database title which we have. So this is the product specification database. I'm going to copy this title and we will allow to connect with this specific database for us to generate a PDF file. Okay. So once you click on Connect Notion, you should be able to see a screen like this. Click on Select Pages and simply put the database title inside the Search Pages field, and you should be able to see the product specification database appearing over here. In your case, this may not be already added. Simply click on this and you will automatically add the database. As you can see, it is already added. And if you scroll down, then you will find the option of allow access. So make sure you are giving the access to the database properly and then click on allow access. And this will give access to this entire database along with all these connected databases which we'll be using to set up the PDF files. So in my case, this product database is connected with the specification database. It is also connected with the feature database. So I'm using relation property over here to connect with all the different databases that I have set up over here, and we'll be creating the PDF file after this. So the first step to the process is setting up a template which we'll be using to generate the PDF file. So template can come up in any format, like it can be a Google document, it can be a Word file, it can even be a PDF file itself. Okay. So you can upload your document in any of these formats, and we also have the support of Notion pages. So let's say in this database, I create a template within the page. Okay. So if I open this up, I have an option of creating a template right inside this Notion page. So I can create a sample template over here, which I can map to the Notion elements, and this can also produce the PDF file. Okay. So that option is also available through this first window. But in this demonstration, I'm going to take help of a template which I've already created beforehand. So if I type product, I can see this template appearing over here. Click on this and let's click on continue. Okay. So this will automatically create us the template within the Google Doc, which we can map, and then we can generate the PDF file out of it. Okay. So notice how this template has all the different elements that I have already created with respective mappings. Okay. So if you closely observe, we have certain fields inside double curly brackets. And on the right side, I should be able to see all the databases that I have connected. So if you click on the drop down, you should be able to see all your databases. If it is not appearing, click on reload database once, and you should be able to see your database populate over here within no time. Okay. So sometimes your databases may not appear. Simply click on reload and you should be able to see the database. So I'm looking to connect this products database which I have over here. So let me simply search for products and I can click on this, and it will automatically load all the properties of the product database along with the specification and the features database. Okay. So I'm just simply waiting for a few seconds as it is going to load everything one below the other, and you can see all the other properties are also appearing over here. Okay. So now the key thing is we need to map the elements of the database onto the document. Okay. So let's make some changes over here. I don't want to see the SQ, let's say, over here. What I can definitely do is let me add the SQ section right over here, which is already there. Okay. So what we can do is any element which we want to copy from the database onto the document, we can simply click on copy and paste it over here. As an example, we have product name over here. So let me search for product name property, which I can see. I will click on copy. It will copy the product name property. And let's say this part is not there. I can simply paste it. Okay. So use Control V or Command V on your keyboard to paste the property. So simply copy paste all the properties that you want to map onto the document. On a similar note, let's say I want to add the SKU. I will just simply copy and I will paste it. Okay. So all it involves is simply copying and pasting the elements onto the document. And once you have copied everything from start till the end, it will be time to generate the PDF files. Okay. A key thing to observe over here is that we have got a parameter and a value property. Okay. So we are going to fetch the parameter and the value from this specification database. So we have the spec name and the spec value. So this database is connected to the product database, and for every product over here, we have a corresponding spec name and a spec value, which I'm going to map over here. As you can see, it is already mapped. But let's say this is not mapped and I'm going to map it fresh. So this is how I will do. So I will simply search for spec name, and you can see it is showing spec name over here in the item specification database. I will click on copy and I will paste it. Okay, and notice how it creates this property right over here. Similarly, we have spec value. Let me copy and paste it. So we have just added both the properties right into this table. Okay, so basically PDF output will handle all the multiple line items that you might have in a different database, which is connected to one of the records in the product database. Okay, so this is dynamic in nature and it will automatically expand one below the other with all the elements automatically added for a requirement. Okay, so this is really powerful feature which can help you with automatic expansion of all the related line items properties of a specific product specification. So once you are happy with the setup, what you can do is you can define how the PDF file will be named. Okay, so I want to generate the PDF file in this scenario as per the product name, or maybe I can choose SKU as well. So you can select your own choice. So I've just selected product name over here, and I want the PDF file to come up in the PDF file column which we have. Okay, so if I scroll to the right side, I'll find this PDF file column. I want to generate my PDFs in this PDF file column. That is already selected over here. Okay, if you want, you can also add the PDFs onto the Google Drive. That is also available for you, but in this demonstration I'm not going to do that. I'm all set, so I will click on preview output. As I click on preview output, it will create me a preview document of this entire automation, and I will be able to see how the final output will be visible. Okay, you can see it has already started processing one of the records under the generate PDF property, and it will soon convert that record into PDF file and save under the PDF file column. Okay, so as it is processing, let's wait and watch how this entire automation takes place, and we should be able to see all these placeholders automatically mapped and replaced. So as you can see, it has created me a preview output of how the automation will look like. So it has already mapped all the values from the database correctly, and it has replaced all the values onto this document, as you can see, one below the other. Okay, if I scroll down, I'm also able to see other things, like it has also fetched this specification details from the other database as well. So this is the items database where we had added this tank capacity of 50 liters to this that particular record of air compressor, and it has automatically fetched these values onto this document as well. So this is how powerful PDF output is. And once you are all happy and satisfied with this setup, you can simply click on setup automation. If you still want to map any more fields, you can click on back button and you can again map everything as per your choice. Okay, so let me click on setup automation. As I click on this, it will activate the automation inside PDF output, and now it is allowing us to add a button. Okay, so if you want to generate this PDF by the click of a button, you can utilize the steps that is given below here. But this is available to paid users, so if you're under the paid plan, you will be able to enjoy the button automation to generate PDF. But anyways, in our case, the automation is already activated, and if I go back, I can see an active status for the automation that I've just created. Now what I need to do is I need to simply go back to my database, and I can set any record as ready to generate. It will automatically be converted to PDF and saved over here. So once your automation is set up and activated, simply mark your record as ready to generate. It will just be directly converted as PDFs right over here. So you can keep on adding more and more records into this database, and you can simply set your record as ready to generate. It will directly be converted into PDF file and saved in the PDF file column. So this is in nutshell how PDF output will work. Again, if you want to utilize a button automation, make sure you're under the you're under a paid plan, and you can simply add a button and follow the steps to create a PDF by click of a button. Okay, that is even more faster, and it creates PDF quickly as per the requirement. But as it is going to generate the PDF file, let me also help you with other things. So we have a lot of templates that have been added up over here for several use cases. So make sure you check out all these templates that have been added. You can reach out to me through this contact window, which is available at the bottom. So if you click on contact, there is this message box which you can send me with your queries. I'll be able to address any issues. You even have a chat bubble at the bottom of the screen, which will allow you to send me a message right away, and I will be able to assist you on any queries. Okay, so I'm just waiting for a few more minutes as it is going to create the PDF file, and you can see it has started processing the record as well. So if I take you onto the right side, I can see both the records being processed, and soon the PDF file will be created right over here. Okay, so as the PDF file gets created, we can just click on it and we will be able to view the PDF with all the properties automatically added. So this is for one record that you can see, and every element has been properly mapped. Let's go to the second record. that also will show us all the mappings in place. Okay, so this is the second PDF which has been created with all the mappings. So this was it for the demonstration for how to create product specification PDFs using PDF output. If you are having any questions or queries, I'll be more than happy to assist you on the same. And that is it for the demonstration. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.